In the previous week and even today, the readings have been pointing to discipleship. Hence, we want to offer you some reflections on it. But first, a quick review. What or who is a disciple? Simply put, a disciple is a learner, a pupil, or a student of a teacher or master. A disciple is quite different from an apostle, because an apostle is someone sent by a teacher to deliver his or her teachings to others. Now, who is a Christian disciple? A Christian disciple is one who receives the faith and learns and adheres to the teachings of Christ. And how can we become Christian disciples since we did not have the chance to learn directly from Jesus? Jesus selected from a big group of disciples 12 to become apostles, those who will continue to teach future disciples about His Word. We know His mandate to them before He ascended into heaven. Make disciples, baptize them in the name of the triune God, teach them what I commanded. Today, we first become disciples of Christ when we receive the Christian faith at baptism, because, as the catechism tells us, becoming a disciple of Jesus means accepting the invitation to belong to God's family. Through this sacrament of faith, we become members of God's family, the Church. And we become better disciples as we progress in age, understanding, and in living out the faith. For as the Catechism teaches us, the disciple of Christ must not only keep the faith and live on it, but also profess it, confidently bear witness to it, and spread it. Allow me to highlight 5 important points about being a true disciple as pointed out in the Bible. First, a disciple is committed. Second, a disciple operates through acts of love. Third, a disciple remains in the truth. Fourth, a disciple is transformed. And lastly, a disciple does not fear. The example we have seen a while ago, taken from the account of St. Matthew, tells us that discipleship requires commitment. We must surrender our will to the Lord, give up our attachments in this world to be free to follow God. We would not be able to continue marching forward, journeying with the Lord, if we keep on looking back on things we left behind. We need to make the Lord our first priority. Secondly, discipleship requires love. Our love, based on His love for us, becomes our identity. This love, St. John Paul II tells us, springs from a loving heart, which, precisely because it loves, is ready to live out the loftiest challenges. How beautiful love is, encompassing all, accepting all, understanding all. Thirdly, discipleship requires remaining in the truth. How do we rate ourselves in the area of truthfulness? Do we make our own truths because they are more convenient for us? Or do we abide by the truth found in the Word of God, no matter how difficult it may be? The Catechism tells us the disciple of Christ consents to live in the truth. Now, living in the truth, are we transformed? This is the fourth point. Discipleship transforms us. The evangelist John emphasizes this. Having been transformed then, we would be like St. Paul, who said, "It is no longer I who live in me, but Christ." Lastly, a disciple does not fear. Fearing nothing is possible for a disciple only because of love. Love enables us to deny ourselves and to take up our cross to follow Jesus. The Lord knew that His disciples would face trials, but He also told us to take courage, for He had conquered the world. This is attested to us by thousands of saints and martyrs who followed Christ. This is a special call to all lay people on this year of the laity. Let us be fearless in following Jesus and proclaiming His word. There you go, my dear brothers and sisters. It is time to examine ourselves. Am I a truthful disciple of Jesus Christ?